And good afternoon to you. Welcome to high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports, live again from the Macomb Western Holiday Boys Basketball Tournament for the second of 5 games coming your way today on Central Illinois Sports. It's the Camp Point Central Panthers, 7-2 on the season, taking on the 9-4 Lewistown Indians in what should be a fantastic matchup this afternoon. Good afternoon to you. I'm Charlie Hull. John and Jack are alongside. It is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. Well, the Panthers had a couple of losses early on in their season with a little bit of a late start due to football, a.k.a. playing in the state championship. Since then, they've played really well, and James Barnett's squad is hoping to make some noise here as a top 4 seed in this Macomb Holiday Tournament. But not so fast, says Clay Hatfield's Lewistown Indians, who had a nice run in this tournament a year ago. They're 9-4 on the season, coming off of a tough loss right before the Christmas holiday to Athens, looking to rebound with an opening round victory here this afternoon. We'll talk more about the matchup on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show next on Central Illinois Sports.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Did you know that Prairie Land FS doesn't just sell seed? They treat it and box it right here at one of their local facilities, then deliver it to your farm or fields. Growers trust Prairie Land FS to deliver top-performing crop protection products that promise the best performance before, during, and after the growing season. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
When you're ready to make your dream kitchen and bathroom a reality, find inspiration at Pike County Lumber in Pittsfield. It starts with a 3D design so you can see every angle and every custom detail. Traditional style or the newest trends. We'll create a design to fit your lifestyle. Your custom kitchen and bathroom will have the features that you need. A large versatile island for work or entertaining. Quartz countertops. Quality onyx that offers dozens of colors. From start to finish, trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
This is Alexis, nurse practitioner.
This is Dr. John Olson. He is the best neurosurgeon.
Well, I paid her to say that.
However.
Many of the patients that Alexis sees, we talk about that day, and we're able to collaborate real time on the patients.
Having another provider that's not a surgeon work with the surgeon, I think you get the best of both worlds. If you have any neck or back pain, come see us in the Spine Center.
Welcome back to Western Hall and the Macomb Holiday Basketball Tournament. The Camp Point Central Panthers and the Lewistown Indians in a matchup here this afternoon. Jack, we feel like, as far as opening games goes, this could be a pretty competitive basketball game.
Yeah, for Camp Point Central to draw the 4 seed and get Lewistown right off the bat is a pretty good chore, but Camp Point Central hadn't had a lot of success in this tournament over the years. They've gotten some recognition here as they've been hot lately after getting their football legs out from underneath of them and putting their basketball pants on. And pretty good basketball team, this Panther team.
It's a team that is definitely good because of the guard play, and a lot of that starts with Nick Moore, a kid that you saw in there as a freshman during the shortened COVID season. He really was good last year as a sophomore and has been a really good leader for this squad to start another good start to a season at 7-2.
If you want to have a good sports team, put Nick Moore in it, and he's going to be one of those guys that's do well. Then there's this kid named Isaac Ginnenbacher, who's a pretty fair athlete in his own realm. That junior-senior combination really is where this team starts.
We saw this Lewistown team a year ago, and, man, they were playing a lot of sophomore guys, very few seniors last year, and all of a sudden they have a ton of varsity players, a junior class that is some 8 men strong.
They just got a lot of players, period. So practice has got to be pretty good for them. And when you've got a Hatfield coaching them and Clay Hatfield, whose daddy was a pretty good coach there for many years too, they're going to be a good squad. And Lewistown is a team that always seems to play well in this tournament.
It is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show with locations in Pittsfield, Berrien, Liberty, and Hannibal. Great Rivers Bank is here to serve you with all of your banking needs. Learn more at greatriversbank.bank. member FDIC, and equal housing lender. A break here. When we come back, we'll recap what's happened so far in this Macomb tournament and continue to set the stage as the Indians and the Panthers go head-to-head on Central Illinois Sports.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC. The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. Certainly glad you're with us this afternoon for high school boys basketball action from the Macomb tournament. So far in this tournament, Illini Bluffs was a winner at the 9 o'clock game, 56-42 over Monmouth Roseville. Rock Ridge pulled away from Liberty, 54-22 in a game that we brought you. And in a game that just finished up, the Dandy basketball game, West Hancock hangs on to beat Canton, 51-48. Taking a look at this Lewiston squad, they're 9-4 on the season so far. They've posted wins over North and South Fulton rather handily, beat Havana 54-38. Their first loss came to Farmington 54-33 back on November the 26th. Then they rebounded with a win over Ridgewood 53-28. Lost to Illini Central by 2, 47-45. Reeled off 4 wins in a row over West Prairie, Peoria Heights by 11, Unity of Minden, and then against Rushville Industry by 13, losing by 20 to Illini Bluffs, beating Monmouth United by 15, and then losing by a 56-31 final to Athens at the Illinois College Shootout. For this Camp Point Central squad, well, James Barnett's team lost their first game of the season, 54-44 to Brown County, then reeled off 7 wins in a row against West Central, Liberty, Triopia by 5 at home, to Beardstown by 11, beat Western handily, beat Quincy Notre Dame 52-33, defeated Madison 57-46 before falling to a good Lexington squad on the 20th of this month, 52-43 at Lexington. Not a normal opponent for this Camp Point Central squad, but a team that they were able to match up with here and get a game against, and that Lexington team proved to be pretty tough on the season. For both of these squads, really, when it comes to height, well, there's not a lot of it out there. You're not going to see anybody really dominating at 6'5 or 6'6, so it's going to come down to the guard play, and that's why I think we're going to have such an even matchup here this afternoon.
I had to say in that Lexington game, it's kind of funny because Lexington Colfax Ridgeview actually was a squad that they beat in the semifinals in football. So did they just match up to kind of get to see each other again? It was Lexington, Illinois, correct?
It was Lexington, Illinois with that matchup, and I'm not really exactly sure. I'm not exactly sure why or how they got up on the schedule there, but good matchup, and Camp Point Central, so it's been a week since they played, looking to rebound from a loss, as is Lewiston rebounding from a loss. So that means, Jack, you went into quite a few practices in a row with that bad taste in your mouth. Both these squads ready to play here today.
Yes, we look at Camp Point Central, though. There's only 8 young men dressed, so keeping some of those younger kids back for maybe some sophomore tournaments, and one or two guys might be missing here, so we'll try to set the stage a little bit more for you as we get ready for this one. If you're in the market for a new home loan, talk to the experts at Great Rivers Bank, locations in Berry, Pittsfield, Liberty, and Hannibal, serving the entire region and beyond. Check out the online loan application at greatriversbank.bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. About 5 minutes away from the starting lineups and the play-by-play, Camp Point Central and Lewistown's Indians on Central Illinois Sports.
Lipcom Insurance Services realize today's risk. A good risk management plan is a necessity. It takes thought and consideration in many variables that face you as a producer. No one solution can be the answer. At Lipcom Insurance Services, we have over 40 years of experience with agriculture and the problems you face. We offer a wide variety of options to help you shoulder some of the risk. We understand farming. We will go over your goals and challenges as a producer and build a risk management plan that fits your operation. Contact Brett Lipkeman at 217-242-2703. Lipkeman Insurance Services, a trusted and proven provider of federal crop insurance for over 20 years. Go Eagles! Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Carlson, and Brad Wellman. Illinois FBFM and Camp Point, working for you. United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card. Abney Home Improvement is a family-owned company with Christian values. We have a passion for helping our customers find the best products at a great price. We understand making a large purchase of windows and doors for your home is a big investment. Our mission is to be completely upfront with you. We have built our business on trust and reputation. We depend on our customers to refer us to friends and family for their home improvement needs. Call 573-221-0886. We finish what we start with quality for you. Abney Home Improvement's 100% satisfaction is what we build our business on.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. Glad you've joined us again for this contest. This is, the fourth game in the tournament already to be played. We'll have this one, Southeastern Abington Avon and Macomb Pittsfield, before we take a break in the 8 o'clock game and bring you the 9:30 game with Farmington and Brown County.
I think you're seeing some pretty good basketball so far. That last game was a dandy between Canton and West Hancock, as West Hancock got up by about 10 points in the third quarter. Canton came roaring back, made it a one-possession game several times, but unable to come all the way back and win that contest. So West Hancock advances to meet the winner of this game between Camp Point Central and Lewiston. Either way, you're looking at some good matchups in those second-round games on both sides of the bracket out of these matchups.
Yeah, and so when you look at this, West Hancock will face the winner of this. Canton facing the loser. Going to be two great battles. We know at 5 o'clock tomorrow night, Illini Bluffs and Taylor Ridge Rockridge is going to be a tough matchup. We'll have that Liberty and Monmouth-Roseville game at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning also.
It is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Both teams finishing up their warm-ups here in preparation for this contest. A timeout. When we come back, we'll take a look at starting lineups. Lewiston and Camp Point Central next on Central Illinois Sports.
Hey, West Central Illinois, are you looking for a great deal on a vehicle? Well, at Westtown Ford, we have a lot full of vehicles. Cars, trucks, vans, SUVs. We've got them all, and a lot of them at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville.
Since 1921, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point has been a vital part of our community's history. We are proud of our growth, our community leadership, and our success, which is only possible because of all those who shared this journey with us. We are grateful to the generations of loyal customers, families, businesses, employees, officers, and directors who have shaped not only our story, but our entire communities. Thank you. We look forward to serving you and your future generations for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank and Camp Point. Together, we are a strong, united community.
Starting lineups brought to you by Illini Express, here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Illini Express sees patients ages 18 months and older with no appointment necessary. Learn more about the services offered at Illini Express by visiting IlliniHospital.org. For the Lewiston Indians, Clay Hatfield, their head coach, Justin Batterton, and I'm not sure who the other guy is. They're 9-4 on the season. Starting at one guard, the 6'3 senior in Cole Beekman. At another guard is Aiden Reed. He's a 6-foot junior. A 6'4 junior in Connor Smith will be one of the forwards today. Another forward is the 6-foot senior in Caden Shago. And the fifth starter playing guard, 5'10 senior Noah Beatty. Beatty, along with Shago, Reed, Smith, and Beekman for the 9-4 Lewiston Indians. Camp Point Central head coach James Barnett. Hunter Stockton is the assistant. They're 7-2 on the season. At one guard is the 6-foot junior in Nick Moore. Another guard, the 5'11 senior Briar Wiskirchen. At a third guard is the 5'8 junior in Drew Paben. At a forward is the 6'2 senior Isaac Ginnenbacher. And the man in the middle, the 6'5 junior in Carter Eiler. Eiler, Ginnenbacher, Paben, Wiskirchen, and Moore, the starters for Camp Point Central.
Camp Point, the home team this afternoon. They're in the white uniforms with the black numbers and gold trim. Lewiston's in the visiting baby blues with the white numbers and red trim here today.
Smith and Eiler doing the tipping here. Camp Point Central will control it, and Moore will have the ball out front. Nick Moore, the junior, brings it on the right-hand side, clears the man out to Ginnenbacher, top of the key. Paben rolls it around to Wiskirchen. Down low, nice touch to Eiler. Can't get the bunny to fall, gets his own rebound, ball knocked away, and it goes the way of Cole Beekman, the 6'3 guard for Lewiston. No score early in the ball game, just underway. They get the ball on the wing. That's to Reed. Reed with the ball high above his head, waiting for a cutter. Back in the corner to Beekman. Beekman into the double team, tries to throw it down low, turnover against Lewiston. Here comes Wiskirchen, coast to coast the other way, left hand up, and good. And it's a 2-0 Panther lead in the early going at the 7:20 mark on the Trucks scoreboard. Beekman will bring the ball against Paben. Has a lot of size on him. Kind of a funny matchup out top of the key. Right-hand side with the basketball now is Beatty. Beatty tries to roll down low. Ball knocked away by Paben on the ball hand. He's got a little 2-on-1. Bounces down low. Wiskirchen gives it to Ginnenbacher. And a 4-0 run for the Central Panthers. Timeout of the court will take it to 6:57 left first quarter. 4-0 Panthers back after these.
Seed selection is one of the important decisions required to achieve yield goals. Logan Agri-Service represents top seed lines in the industry like Lewis Hybrids, Stein Seed, and AgriGold, and focuses on products developed to meet or exceed our customers' expectations. Sit down with one of our experienced local seed experts who will work with you to help select top-producing corn hybrids and soybean varieties tailored for your specific soils and fertility levels. Or visit us online at loganag.com. Logan Agri-Service, serving agriculture since 1962.
Welcome back at the 6:57 mark. Camp Point Central with a 4-0 lead. Lewiston calls the timeout, and Beekman will bring the ball across the big Western Leatherneck. Man-to-man by the Panthers. Trying to work on the right-hand side. Now gets the ball down low. That's Reed on the wing. Reed tries to throw it across the middle. Ginnenbacher has the steal and is able to secure it. Another turnover, the second of the game. Wiskirchen down low. Works it across the middle. A little off-balance shot, and he's going to be fouled on the play. We'll see Wiskirchen go to the free throw line.
Wiskirchen to the free throw line. Foul called against Caden Shago. His first team first against Lewiston. Wiskirchen to the free throw line, shooting a couple. He's got 2 points on the day. 4-0 the score. Camp Point Central with the 4-0 lead. Wiskirchen's first is up and no good.
For all your diesel repair needs, call Trucks. Trucks is currently operating with mobile service units only at this time. New building being constructed at the Industrial Park. 217-922-0044. Our scoreboard sponsor, Trucks LLC.
Wiskirchen makes the second. He's got 3 points, and it's a 5-0 Camp Point Central lead on the Trucks scoreboard.
6:30 left in the first quarter play. Panthers off to a 5-0 lead, the 4-rated team in the tournament. Beekman comes down low to Paben. Had a little trouble with 3 turnovers. They get it down low. First touch for Clary. Clary works inside, breaks open, off the window and good. And Blaine Clary, the 6'2 senior, has the first 2 points for Lewiston. Here comes Moore the other way in a 5-2 ball game. 6:10 left in the quarter. Paben down in the corner. Wiskirchen fakes a couple of times. Down low to Eiler, off the window and good. Eiler uses his size. He's probably the tallest guy on the court, and it's a 7-2 Panther lead, back to that 5-point lead at the 6-minute mark of the first quarter. Beekman brings it across the timeline. Paben's been a little bit of trouble for him. They'll get the ball to Clary, working on the wing. Now a 3 out front, and buries it down low, does Beekman, and makes it a 7-5 game, and Beekman rises up over everybody and buries the 3. Top of the key, Gittenbacher, Wiskirchen. Gets the ball to Moore. A little turnaround from the elbow. In, out, back in again. And Moore gets the gentle roll, and it's a 9-5 lead for the Panthers. 5:28 left in the first quarter of play.
Both teams with good ball movement here in the early going, getting to their scoring spots with ease.
Beekman tries to work the ball in the wing. Now gets the ball down. That is to Clary. Clary trying to work a little bit against Moore, and Moore's been a little bit of trouble, close to a 5. Ball loose. Gittenbacher goes down to get it, and the Panthers trying to secure it. Now Paben goes down low, and I thought, nope, the Panthers did win the opening tip, so
Correct.
It'll go to Lewiston.
Correct.
I think Central's overall speed has given Lewiston some trouble. They've thrown some passes. They're used to being open. That the Panthers had a man with a hand in that passing lane to force those turnovers.
Beekman, the trigger man, gets it out, top of the key. That was to Clary, and Gittenbacher knocks it away, and it'll be a foul against Lewiston.
That foul's going to go against Blaine Clary, his first, team's second. Also 4th turnover on Lewiston.
Lewiston really looks frustrated in the early going. Moore with the ball, top of the key. Working against the man-to-man of Lewiston. Now they're in a zone, I should say. Moore works it down low. Gittenbacher, turnaround shot up, and he's money from 8 foot out. 11-5 the lead now.
He's got 4, biggest lead at 6 now.
4:45 left first quarter of play. Central with the lead. Beekman tries to go down low, little one-on-one, has the ball taken away again. Wiskirchen tries to find Gittenbacher, throws it a little bit too far down. The turnovers go both directions. 1 on the Panthers and 5 on Lewiston at the 4:35 mark.
Yeah, it's just been a problem with some slight, not very hard thrown bounce passes, and those are like Camp Point Central's like shark with blood in the water. After those, they're ready to pick those things off and head the other end in a hurry.
Beekman sits down. Drake Ham into the game. We've got another new man in, and that is Skylar Parker, who's the 6-foot junior. Now running the point is Clary. He gets the ball on the wing, tries to get it out front. Paben knifes another one away. Larceny down the other end, layup up and good. And the Panthers lead at 13-5. Lewiston with their second timeout of the ball game. 4:20 left first quarter. A 1-minute timeout. 13-5 Panthers.
When choosing internet and Wi-Fi service to meet your family's education needs, it pays to do your homework. You'll learn that Cascom, with fast, reliable speeds up to 1 gig, powered by whole home adaptive Wi-Fi, is the right choice. School has changed, and so should your internet. Contact Cascom and upgrade to the internet speed and whole home Wi-Fi your family needs.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
Panthers with an 8-point lead at the 4:20 mark, and Lewiston's already called their second timeout. Beekman quickly back into the ball game, running the point. No, that's Clary. My mistake. Clary pulls it up, tries to throw it down low. Ball taken away again, this time by Eiler, and he gets mugged on the play by Connor Smith after the 6th turnover by the Indians of Lewiston. Call it 7, John?
7th turnover. Connor Smith's first foul, team 3rd against Lewiston. And, as Charlie said, Camp Point's overall speed is just really killing Lewiston right now on the turnover side.
Central with the quick hands. Moore brings it into the front court. Leaves it off to Paben. Back out top of the key, Gittenbacher. Right side, now to Wiskirchen. Works the elbow, drives inside, speed up, can't get it to fall. Ball knocked away, and the rebound comes off to Ham. He'll get the ball on the other side. On the run down low. Back out top of the key is Reed. Clears the ball off to Parker.
Kind of wondered with this Lewiston squad, John Ross has scored so much for them last year. Who was going to pick it up offensively? We haven't seen that yet because they haven't taken a good enough care of the basketball to really run good offense.
Well, Beekman had the ball for just a minute. Now Clary down in the corner, back to Beekman, who stuck a three in a little bit ago. Now throws up an air ball. Eiler comes away with the rebound. Gets it to Moore. Front court, Wiskirchen. Spots up for a three, fakes it, goes down low, leaves it off to Eiler, and it will not fall. Ginenbacher with the rebound. Now Paben tries the three. It won't fall. And the rebound this time comes off to Clary. Clary will bring it into the front court. Kind of doesn't really look like a point guard. Now a three spot up by Reed. It's no good, and the rebound comes off to Wiskirchen with a tricky dribble. Front court behind the back, finds the speed, leaves it down low, can't get it to fall. Rebound comes off the other way. That's to Parker, and Parker will clear the ball off to Beekman.
Wiskirchen just tried to get a little too fancy that time. If he goes in, he might draw a foul there, try to switch hands at the last moment.
Clary has the ball down low. Now Moore finds a way to pick it away, and another turnover. They're up to 8 already in the game. Moore with it, almost an over and back. Works down low, leaves it off to Eiler. Up and good. Carter Eiler with another 2. As fancy as some of the passes he caught in football. 15-5, biggest lead of the ball game. 2:24 left, first quarter of play. It's all Panthers right now against the Lewiston Indians. Beekman with the ball, close to a 5 count already. Now gets the ball to Clary at the free throw line. Hands it off to Parker. Parker has the ball knocked away by Moore, gets it back over to Clary. Way back out at that 10-second line. Tries to work against Ginenbacher. Against Paben. Paben just steals it away, maintains the dribble, and the 10th turnover.
Good hands again there by Paben. Good find down low. Up to Ginenbacher. Muscles his way up. Shot no good, but fouled. And he'll shoot 2 shots.
Blaine Clary's going to pick up the foul, John.
That's Clary's second, team fourth. And Ginenbacher to the free throw line for the first time. He's got 4 points on the day. 15-5, the score, 1:54 to go in the first quarter of play. Ginenbacher shooting his first 2 free throws.
This quarter seems like it's lasted forever, does it not?
Well, 2 timeouts, 4 fouls.
Yeah.
Whew. Slows it down a hair.
Yeah. Ginenbacher up with the first, and it's good. He's got 5 now.
Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper, serving Pike County since 1991. Check it out on Wednesdays on the newsstand near you. Sitting down is Wiskirchen and Eiler. Into the game for the first time is Caden Lohmeyer, the 5'8 junior. Also, Gavin Blewett into the game.
Ginenbacher makes them both. He's got 6, makes it a 12-point game, biggest of the day.
I saw a funny thing the other day. Ginenbacher was the first team all-conference running back. The second team was Will Jackson from Route, who made the all-state team. And nothing against Will Jackson, but somebody said, how can you have a kid who was all-state that couldn't be first team all-conference? Well, folks, because some people look at things more than just stats. Isaac Ginenbacher is just a great all-around athlete.
Shago close to 5, now finds an opening, breaks down low. He'll be fouled on the play. That'll go against Caden Lohmeyer.
Lohmeyer's first, team first against Camp Point Central. Ball out of bounds underneath the basket to Lewiston.
If you watched the Panthers, you knew Ginenbacher was an all-stater from the get-go. I mean, he's just that kind of an athlete. When he was a sophomore, I never would have guessed it. Inbounding the ball was Beatty. Gets it back out. Now Beekman tries another 3. It's off the rim, no good. Ginenbacher tips it away, but Beatty comes away with the rebound. They'll throw it on the other side to Ham. Little tricky dribble. Tries to work left side. Long step. Can't get it to fall. Ball knocked out of bounds. It's going to go off of Abe Jackson. And Honest Abe knocks it out of bounds. It'll go to the Panthers. 1:17 left first quarter on the Trucks LLC scoreboard. 17-5 Panthers with the basketball. Shooting for their biggest lead. Full court pressure. Ginenbacher, 1 dribble. Gets it to Lohmeyer. Back out to Moore. Top of the key. Works it back inside. Lohmeyer spots up for a 3 in the corner, and he buries it. Caden Lohmeyer with a 3, and it's 20-5 Panthers with a minute left in the quarter.
You know, the thing about it is with Moore and Wiskirchen, they're both so quick with the ball in their hands, as is Paben. They really open up shots for their guys on the perimeter.
Paben finds one opening. He just picks your pocket. Now working down low is Beekman. Works into a double team. Moore tips it from Paben. Moore with a little bit of trouble. Works down low, off the window, and good. Moore runs up the score to 22-5, biggest lead. 35 seconds left in the quarter, and it's been all Panthers here in the first quarter at Western Illinois University. With the ball on the elbow is Lewiston, trying to put a little play on. That's Shago with it, gets it back to Beekman, rises and scores for 2. Makes it a 22-7 game, 20 seconds left first quarter. Panthers with the basketball. Moore back out to Blewett, first touch for him. To Lohmeyer, now back to Moore with 12 seconds. They get it down low to Blewett, wants to go inside, and he's going to be held on the play.
That'll be Shago's second and the team fifth against Lewiston. So 2 men for Lewiston with 2 fouls apiece in Clary and Shago.
Connor Smith going to check back into the game. He will set down Shago. And what's the number on the young man coming in for Ham here?
42.
It appears to be Colby Clear. He is a 6-foot freshman. Ball to Blewett, down to Ginnenbacher, throws it across to Lohmeyer, top of the key, Moore, and he gets called for steps. He's quick enough, but he got called for traveling that time.
Second turnover on Central.
Not too bad. 6.6 seconds left. It'll be Lewiston basketball if we don't have any tie-ups. Clary coming back into the game. He will set down Beatty. Also back in now is Aiden Reed. 6.5 seconds left in the quarter. Clary gets the ball back on the pass, tries to work it on the side against Blewett, coast to coast, has the shot blocked, taken off by Pabin, gets the shot away, but not before the horn sounds, and we play the quarter. 22-7, Camp Point Central with the lead over Lewiston. Second quarter play-by-play after this.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. Pressure's on You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this year. If you're looking to get your team shirts or just looking for spirit wear for yourself, remember Pressure's on You. We have over 1,400 square foot of retail space in our shop. Stop by and see us and check out our offerings. Business lets us help you promote your brand. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. Thank you to everyone in our community for the support over the last 16 years. Thank you for supporting local. Pressure's on You, 506 West Wood, Camp Point, Illinois.
22-7, Panthers after one. How they shooting, John?
Central shooting 9 of 14 from the floor, 64%, 1 of 2 from 3. Lewiston, 3 of 8, 37.5%, 1 of 4 from 3. Big key was those 10 turnovers for Lewiston in that first quarter.
Blewett and Moore, Eiler, Wiskirchen, and the fifth man, Elijah Ginnenbacher, for the first time today. Moore with it top of the key, spot up 3, and it's no good. And the rebound comes off the other way to Clary. He, along with Clear, are out there right now with Beekman. Also, we see Reed. And the fifth man is Connor Smith. With the ball is Reed. Out top the key to Clear. Clears it off to Clary. Clary now with it, maintaining the dribble, trying to work against Eiler in the man-to-man. The Panthers are not afraid to guard anybody. Now you see Blewett kind of hanging around down low, he and Ginnenbacher. Clary trying to put a move on, gets it back out to Beekman, who's been the offense for Lewiston. Tries a long 3 and buries that one, and you can see if he can get open, he can make it happen. 22-10 now, 7:05 left in the half.
He's got 8 of their 10.
Moore to Wiskirchen. Wiskirchen back out top of the key to Moore, working off of a pick from Blewett. He'll try another one of those. Try to get down low to Elijah Ginnenbacher, the sophomore, who played middle linebacker, was the leading tackler on the football team. Wiskirchen, quick move down low, off balance, puts a shot up, it won't fall. Saved across the middle, and it'll be off of Central on the rebound. No turnover on the play, and it'll go back to Lewiston. Beekman will get the pass from Clary as they work the offense again. When you've got 80 your team's 10 and you're down by 12, somebody else needs to get involved in the offense for Lewiston now. Beekman with the ball. He works against Moore. Still maintains a dribble, close to 5, throws the pass away, and what a job by Blewett using the ball hand to knock the ball away again. That's textbook, is it not?
Did a good job to get around the man rather than getting through his back. He'd have been called for a foul for that, but instead he gets the deflection, ball out of bounds, Lewiston.
Beekman gets the ball to Clary. Wants to get it back to Beekman, top of the key, spots up for a long 3, and the rebound, Elijah Ginnenbacher knocks it to Wiskirchen, who finds Eiler free down low off the window and good. Nice catch, and a 6-footer by Eiler makes it a 24-10 Panther lead on the Truck scoreboard.
Really nice job by Eiler that time. Slowed his body down, got squared up, and has good touch down there as well.
Eiler is 6 now.
Clary and Beekman doing the bulk of the ball handling and the shooting so far in the game. Now with the ball is Reed, works it down deep in the corner. Trying the off-balance shot. It's partially blocked, and it will remain. Oh, no, they say he just shot the ball that. Ooh, I'll be darned.
That went off the back of the backboard.
Yeah, I don't think I haven't seen that bad of a shot since Seth Petty shot it in the state tournament one time, I think, maybe. 5:48 left in the half, 24-10. They get the ball down to Eiler, little reverse layup. Can't get it to fall, but he's going to be hacked in the act and go to the free throw line is Carter Eiler.
That foul is going to go against
Connor Smith.
Connor Smith, his second, team sixth. Eiler to the free throw line shooting a couple. He's got 6 points, first 2 free throws of the day for him. His first is up and a little long, no good.
Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank here to help you with your auto, residential, and commercial loan needs. Call Damon at 285-4404.
24-10 the score, 5:45 to go in the first half of play here on the Truck scoreboard. Eiler shooting another here. His second is up and good as he made the adjustment. He's got 7.
25-10 Panthers. Substitution coming in the game, and Drake Ham. He'll sit Colby Clear down.
I like the aggressiveness out of Eiler so far in this game, though. And, you know, last year with Dick Hoot playing as a big man inside, and then you had Ginnenbacher, Eiler was not a guy they really counted on much on the offensive side, but he's a big part of this team this year, and he's really relishing in that role.
He's really filled in very well for what Dick Hoot did. Now he's out front with Beekman on him. Gets it down low to Clary. Now trying to move is Smith. Can't find an opening. Clary tries to drive inside, runs over a man, and 1st and 10 the other way as Gavitt Blewett says, I got hit like that in football a few times.
Clary's third, team 7th, 11th turnover on Lewiston. First of the second quarter, so they've slowed down there a little bit at least.
8-man Panther team sees Lohmeyer, Paben, and Ginnenbacher back in. Sit down Elijah Ginnenbacher, Blewett, and Nick Moore gets his first rest of the day.
Noah Beatty back in on the other side, Jack.
Okay. 25-10. Panthers with the lead at the 5:15 mark. Ginnenbacher works down low, now leads it to Westkirchen. Always looking for a seam to break in there. Eiler's got to get out of the lane to Ginnenbacher. Back to Westkirchen on the left-hand side. Back top of the key, Pabens quickly across the middle. Nice pass down low to Eiler. He couldn't make it happen, and the rebound comes off to Skylar Parker. He'll leave it to Beekman for the blue-clad Lewiston Indians. Beekman's got Paben on him. Beats him down low. Little runner up and good. And Beekman is a tremendous basketball player.
He's got 10.
6'3 guard. 25-12 the other way. Westkirchen with it. Tricky dribble. Beats his man down low. Puts it up off the window. Count the bucket. And Westkirchen will get the and one in the old-fashioned three-point play.
Westkirchen with 5 now. Foul going against Smith, his third. So Lewiston now with 2 guys with 3 fouls. Team 8.
When's the last time you saw that?
Hardly ever. It's kind of like 4 guys in double figures in the last game we did. This is an unusual to see that many fouls already.
Briar Westkirchen with 5 points so far in this game. He's 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Make him 2 for 3 now. So he's got 6.
28-12. How's that lead compared, John?
They've led by as many as 17, so second biggest.
4:35 left in the half. It's been all Cole Beekman on the other side for Lewiston.
10 of their 12.
Parker with the ball. Now a whistle away from the ball. Let's see what the call is. Looks like it's going to go against the Panthers.
I think they're going to get Paben holding the man off the screen that time.
Paben's first, team second.
Paben said, I'm not very big. I got to do something to make up for the difference. Waiting. Finally getting the ball into Beekman on the corner. 3, won't fall. Ginnenbacher with the rebound, and he protects the ball. Tucks it away. Gets it to Westkirchen on the right side. Man, is he super quick. Back out to Ginnenbacher. Ginnenbacher has it go off his foot, and a turnover against the Panthers. Now they'll find Beekman, who wants to go coast to coast the other way. Little contested layup as Westkirchen knocked it away, and the rebound comes off to Eiler. To Westkirchen. In the corner, Ginnenbacher. Ginnenbacher and Moore play a lot of AAU basketball, believe it or not, as good as they are in football. Paben strong to the basket. Little runner up, won't fall. Rebound comes off to Aiden Reed the other way. Reed will dribble it into the front court across the timeline. Doesn't look like he's comfortable with the ball there at the 3:45 mark. Working off the dribble is Parker, and a foul by the Panthers, and that's going to go against Westkirchen, I do believe.
Westkirchen's first, team third, and ball out of bounds underneath the basket to Lewiston.
The quarterback, Nick Moore, comes back in the game, and he will set down Caden Lohmeyer. Lewiston inbounding the ball. That's Parker with it. Gets it into the corner to Beekman. Maintains the dribble as he's got Paben on him. Has the size advantage, but Paben's really been a peck of trouble. Now the ball knocked away by Ginnenbacher. Running it down is Beatty, and now Beatty's going to lose the ball.
Timeout
Lewiston. 3:28 left in the half. Panthers 28-12 over Lewiston. More back after these.
Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com.
Shago back into the game. Let's see who he replaced. Maybe Parker, possibly? Nope, he's out there.
Young man that just got trapped along the sideline sat down.
Okay. Beekman will bring the ball in the front court, knocked away by the Panthers' Wiskirchen. Forces the issue, finds a man down low in Paben on the good give by Wiskirchen, another two, and the Panthers lead at 30-12, their biggest lead of the ball game, just over 3 minutes left in the half.
Just kind of bait you into throwing that pass on the top of the key, and then just bang right there, take it away.
Central Illinois Sports is where you hear it all. Ham with the ball, top of the key, finds Shago, now throws it over on the left-hand side. Little rocker step by Parker. Parker looking down low on the mismatch, and Wiskirchen steals it away and gets it to Paben.
13 turnovers
They
now.
look like they're out on the blacktop having a good time. Paben fakes a couple of times, out to Moore for the tray. Good. 33-12 now. The Panthers are running away with it at the 2:37 mark of the first half of play in opening round action at the Western Macomb Holiday Tournament.
When Nick Moore can get his feet set under him like he did right there, man, he is absolutely deadly from the perimeter.
Beekman throws the ball on the wing to Shago. Shago drawing more on him. A little quickness back there. Now back out to Reed. Reed tries to go against a double team. Now a three in the corner. In, out, no good. Eiler kicks it away, but the rebound comes off to Parker. Now stolen away as here comes Ginnenbacher. Coast to coast. No, he hands it off to Paben with the left hand up and good. Unselfish are the Panthers, 35-12, and what a run. They've had to score the last 10 or 12 points by the Panthers right now. 1:55 left in the half. Panthers 35, Lewiston 12. Beekman with it. Looking for a shot. Now throws it off on the corner. Uncontested to Skylar Parker. He can't handle it. That'll be a turnover. We'll see Eiler sit down and Blewett come into the game.
Foul trouble for this Lewiston squad. Combined with these turnovers, it's been a bad recipe in this first half.
When they got that loss to Athens, who's not a bad basketball team, but not one of the top ones in the area, you wondered about him, even though that's a good-looking crew. Now Ginnenbacher strong to the bucket. Here, that looked like that stiff arm he had against Brown County in football, and another two.
Yeah, that's why he was the all-conference running back.
37-12. Yeah, he was a lot of things throughout the season. You'd start your team with him. Ham in the corner, trying a little one-on-one. Now gets it out top of the key. With the ball is Parker, and I think that's Lewiston's problem right now is they're looking at a lot of one-on-one, and Ginnenbacher said, get that away from me, we'll start again.
And they just have not ever had a chance to get in and run good offense because of the defensive pressure this Panthers team has put on them in this first half. It's been an impressive show.
They and West Hancock ought to be a dandy battle tomorrow, too, if this thing holds true. That'll be at 6:30. 5 o'clock, 6:30 ought to be a couple dandies. That's the way it ought to be in the quarterfinals, though, I guess. Down low, a little runner up and good. That's Caden Shago with the two, and makes it a 37-14 lead. Quickly the other way come the Panthers as they throw a couple of passes, and they're on you. Wiskirchen loses his step, might have stepped out of bounds, but turns it over, and the ball comes the way of Drake Ham. To Beekman the other way, wants to look a little one-on-one on Moore. Moore says, I'll try to stop you. Beekman throws it up, and man, what an aggressive rebound by Shago. He knocked Nick Moore to the ground, and no call on that play. Beekman's got it back with 35 seconds left in the half. His team trails by 23, and they'll get the ball off the wing. Beekman with it again, puts it on his hip, looking for a little one-on-one, throws it away as Paben steals it. Finds Ginnenbacher, who has to come back to get it. Strong to the bucket, left hand, a little weak shot there. Rebound comes off to Shago. 15 seconds left in the half. Panthers are relentless. They just don't give you an edge. Quickly the other way comes Parker with it. Looks a little one-on-one against Wiskirchen, and the ball goes out of bounds, and another turnover against Lewiston.
16 now.
Back into the game will come Noah Beatty as he will sit down Parker, and Lewiston not only is trailing, but they look tired right now. Ham sits down. How could you not be tired against this quickness?
Abe Jackson in also.
7-6. Blew it. Wiskirchen down low. Tried to get it to Ginenbacher. Ball loose. Ball knocked out of bounds. 1.1 second left in the half. Panthers leading 37-14. Time for a catch and a shot if they can do it quickly. Ginenbacher inbounds at Wiskirchen. Spot up three at the buzzer. In and out, no good. We played one half, and we have reached the Little Jess Motors halftime show. The Truck scoreboard, Camp Point Central's Panthers 37, the Lewis Indians 14. We take a break. We're back with halftime stats on Central Illinois Sports.
There's a road that makes all the difference between the good and the great. A road less traveled for the few who can handle the grind. One of hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership, with a respect for heritage and tradition and a willingness to adapt. At Little Jess, we travel that road every day because we believe in that difference. And we dare our competition to try and keep up. Little Jess, serving the tri-state area since 1969.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
Hey guys, it's James and Todd coming at you from Jersey's here. Hey, and it is a beautiful day outside.
Catch all the action at Jersey's in Camp Point. Fresh, made-to-order sandwiches, wraps, horseshoes. Check out our brisket bacon burger, our Nashville hot chicken. Fried chicken every Thursday night. Enjoy an afternoon on the patio or catch a game on one of our 7 TVs. Queen of Hearts drawing every Wednesday at 7 o'clock.
Todd, you got some beers for us?
Hey, you know what? It's time for that segment.
We love beer!
Ice cold draft beer, unmatched craft selection, and signature drinks. Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point, your hometown sports bar.
Welcome back on the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Quincy, Illinois halftime show. The Panthers lead at 37-14. Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Quincy is the place to go for your next vehicle purchase. Their staff is committed to making the car buying process simple and making sure each customer's needs are satisfied. Learn more at littlejessmotor.com or stop by and see them at 3431 Main Street in Quincy. John's got some halftime information.
After a quarter, Camp Point Central led 22-7, and here at halftime they lead 37-14 over the Lewistown Indians. Camp Point has led by as many as 25 in this game, and Lewiston has never led. No ties, no lead changes. Lewiston with 16 turnovers, Camp Point with 4. Fouling situation, Camp Point Central just single fouls on Breyer Wiskirchen, Caden Lohmeyer, and Drew Paben. For the Lewistown Indians, they've got 3 fouls on Connor Smith, 3 fouls on Blaine Clary, 2 fouls on Caden Shago to get to their 8 fouls in that first quarter play.
37-14, Panthers with the lead on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. The Truck scoreboard, Panthers 37, Lewiston 14. More comes your way after these.
Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs. Few things compare to Camp Point Central's fans' dedication to the Panthers. The same can be said about Channel and the farmers they serve. You see, unlike other seed companies, they don't have salesmen. With Channel, you get the advantage of a dedicated Channel seedsman, a trusted year-round advisor who can provide the right recommendations for your fields. It's their hands-on approach that truly sets them apart. Customized service, expert advice, elite seed management products. Find your Channel seedsman at channel.com or contact local district sales manager Matt Hughes at 217-242-8852. Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon boys. To get it right the first time, no job too big. Have you seen Braden and Doug? Or too small? Sorry, Corby, couldn't resist. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family.
Did you know that PCRE Real Estate and Auction now offers a full-service auction alternative? Farmland, residential real estate, commercial real estate, estates, guns, antiques, farm equipment, and commercial equipment are a few examples that the experienced auction team is ready to assist you with. Our team can make the auction experience less stressful and smooth. Check out our next auctions at our new auction location at 500 Piper Lane in Pittsfield, or call 217-430-2985 and speak with Jason Duke to learn more.
Panthers lead at 37-14 on the Trucks LLC scoreboard. For all your diesel repair needs, call Trucks, 217-922-0044. John, how did they get where they're at right now?
Lewistown shooting 6 of 17 from the floor, 35%, 2 of 8 from 3, 25%. Both those threes made by Cole Beekman. He's got 10 points of their 14, 2 points for Caden Shago, 2 points for Blaine Clary. Clary also with those 3 fouls in that first half of play. Camp Point Central 15 of 26, 58%, 2 of 5 from 3, 40%, 5 of 7 from the free throw line, 71%. Led in scoring by 8 points from Isaac Ginnenbacher, 7 apiece for Carter Eiler, and Nick Moore, 6 points for Briar Wiskirchen, 3 points for Caden Lohmeyer, also 6 points for Drew Paben, and that is how we get to their 37.
A lot of points off of turnovers by the Panthers. They've caused a lot of havoc with Lewiston. If Lewiston can get settled down and get Beekman loose, they can make a ball game of it. 37-14, halftime lead for the Panthers of Camp Point Central over Lewiston on the Little Jess Motors halftime show in the Trucks LLC scoreboard. More comes your way on Central Illinois Sports after these.
It's time to say Pepsi, please, at your local county market. Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market, your best value for delicious drinks to get ready for every game. Stop by your local county market to pick up your favorite Pepsi products today. Stock up for your next family get-together. Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market for the best price around on all your Pepsi products. You love them and they've got them at County Market. Stop by today and say Pepsi, please, at your local county market. When you think of fall, what comes to mind besides pumpkins, honey, and football? How about fertilizer? Studies show more than 1/3 of your crop's yield is determined by fertilizer alone. Studies also show as much as 40% potassium and 30% phosphate gets tied up in stalks and residue, as well as high clay content. Nutrient Ag Solutions recommends Titan, which is an innovative fertilizer catalyst designed for use with dry fertilizer blends. Titan will keep nutrients from being tied up and increase fertilizer availability in your crop. Titan is a low-cost option to improve crop fertility. Contact your nutrient crop consultant today. Trucks LLC will be located this fall in the new building at 14 East Industrial Park Drive in Pittsfield. Call 217-922-0044. Diesel repair service offering 24-hour roadside repair, mobile service units, semi-truck and trailers, farm and ag equipment, DOT inspections, hydraulic hose repair, anything diesel, we can come to you along the road in the field or at your shop. It's Trucks. Call 217-922-0044. That's 217-922-0044. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930. Farmers, are you looking for high-yield genetics to help the bottom line on your farm? Contact Lipcomb Seed Sales for high-yielding A-Series soybeans from Pioneer. We have the luxury right now to be offering the highest-yielding soybean lineup Pioneer has offered in 30 years. Couple that with a service that is second to none, and you have a winning combination for your farm. For corn, check out the results of the National Corn Growers Yield Contact and see who's at the top. Maybe today is a good day to revisit Pioneer corn hybrids as well. Contact Aaron, Evan, and Brett today for high-yielding A-Series soybeans from Pioneer. Go Eagles!
Welcome back to Western Hall. It's a 37-14 lead for Camp Point Central over Lewiston. And, you know, keys for Lewiston to get back in this game, first of all, they just have to flat out take better care of the basketball, and they have to be very aggressive on the offensive rebounding side. They've missed some shots, but they have not gotten very many second-chance opportunities. It's not like Central has guys that are 6'5", 6'6". If you can aggressively go after it, you can get some opportunities to get some second-chance points. But with one offensive rebound in the first half, that's not going to cut it if you're going to try to get back in this one in Lewiston.
Second half brought to you by Real Net and Twine, located just north of Pittsfield across from the airport. Real Net and Twine is your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, and so much more. Stop by and see them or give them a call at 285-5013 for Real Net and Twine. And special prayers going out for Sandy right now. And guys, have you said Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to Uncle Denny? Because you know he's watching.
He's like Santa Claus. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake.
He's just hoping he'd buy me a Bible again.
Shago and Beekman out there, two of the guys, along with Reed. We'll get the other two here in just a minute. Shot goes up and ball knocked away, taken back by Beekman, deep in the corner. That's to Clary. Blaine Clary's been an integral part playing with some fouls. And, the ball goes off of Ginnebacher, apparently, and it will remain Lewiston basketball. 37-14 as we start the third quarter of play.
Ginnebacher swept the ball away there, swept it out of bounds.
Beekman will be the trigger man underneath the basket. They'll throw it in to Clary. Looking for Beekman, finds him down low off the window and good. Good give and go. You'd have thought Greg Altmix from Liberty drew that one up.
A really good back cut that time from the wing to get the open man.
Moore into the front court with Wiskirchen. They're out there with Eiler, Ginnebacher. They get it down to Eiler, can't make the catch, still tips the ball. Now Pabin says, we're not giving it up just yet. Drew Pabin's the fifth man on the court. Back to Nick Moore. Moore with it high above his head. Back to Wiskirchen. Corner, Pabin. Thinks about the three, backs it back up. Now in the corner, that's to Moore. Ginnebacher, little touch pass to Eiler, quick movement, and the Panthers with another bucket.
Eiler with 9.
If your teammate has the basketball and you're playing for Camp Point Central, you might want to be ready for it. You could catch it in the nose if not.
Larry Bird passes will get you. 39-16 on the Truck scoreboard. 6:50 left third quarter. Beekman looking a little one-on-one. Now throws it on a long three out front by Reed. Ball saved, but Pabin comes away with it. Quick dribble, works across the middle. Finds Ginnebacher. Back out top of the key. Wiskirchen for the tray. In, out, no good. Guess who gets the rebound? Ginnebacher. He threw the pass out on the wing and got down low and got the board and the bucket. And it's 41-16. Panthers with a 25-point lead.
Yeah, and Ginnebacher does what we said Lewiston needed to do. Attack that rim off the offensive misses. That time he soared and scored.
It's hard to get him to talk, but when you get a ball in his hand, he does quite well. With the ball is Shago in the corner. He gets it back on the give and go. Ginnebacher with the block. Eiler with the rebound. 6 minutes left third quarter. Here comes Pabin. Cross courts it to Wiskirchen behind the back. Still works it out top of the key to Pabin. Back over to Ginnebacher. Back down to Pabin in the land of the Giants. Ginnebacher, cross court, Wiskirchen. Down low, Eiler. And Carter's will tell you, I should have caught that pass, and he didn't. That's a turnover against the Panthers, their fifth. Like you said, you better be ready because it's coming to you.
That was an unbelievably athletic block on the other end by Ginnebacher, though.
5:51 left third quarter, 41-16. Camp Point Central, the Panthers with the lead. Lewiston with the basketball. Beekman across the timeline with the dribble. Throws it down low. That's to Clary. Clary spotting up against Eiler. Beats him on the block. Down low. Can't get it to fall, but he was hacked in the act, and he'll go to the free throw line on the foul by Carter Eiler.
Eiler's first team first. Clary to the free throw line. First two free throws of the day for Lewiston. Clary with 2 points. 41-16 the score. 25-point lead. 5:34 to go in the third quarter of play. First one up and no good by Clary.
Pike County Concrete. When you need concrete for your next job, give Pike County Concrete a call. 285-5548 in Pittsfield and in Jacksonville.
Clary will get a second attempt here. His second one is up and good. He's got 3 now.
Makes it a 41-17, 24-point lead. Here comes Nick Moore the other way, gliding down the court to Ginenbacher. Pabin throws it over to Wiskirk, one dribble to Eiler. Gets it back over to Moore on the elbow. Shot up, won't fall. Rebound comes off the other way to Caden Shago. He'll clear it off to Clary, who will bring it across the timeline and try a little shake and bake. To Beekman for the long 3, in and out, no good. Rebound comes off to Nick Moore, and he secures the basketball. Wants to run the other way. Goes through him like cones to Ginenbacher, and they're going to say Ginenbacher traveled. Brad Gooding said, you move both feet at the same time, and I think you can.
6 turnover on Camp Point Central.
5 minutes left, third quarter of play, 41-17. Panthers have led since the get-go by as much as 25 a couple of times, I do believe.
Correct.
Beekman will walk it across the timeline. Finds Clary with it, back to Beekman. That's been kind of what their offense has been, and Beekman scores another.
He's got 14.
41-19, 14 of his team's 19 points. On the right side, they get the ball to Ginenbacher. Down low, try to throw the pass to Eiler. An unselfish pass, but causes a turnover, and the Panthers have turned it over 7 times now.
3 in the second half.
Shot up with the left hand, in and out, no good. Rebound down low, and that rebound goes to Clary over Ginenbacher, and Ginenbacher's going to foul him.
That'll be Isaac Ginenbacher's first foul, team's second. And Clary back to the free throw line where he was 1 for 2 just a few moments ago. He's got 3 points. 41-19, the score, 4:26 to go in the third quarter of play on the Truck scoreboard. First one up too long for Clary again.
Moose Lodge 420, where they've got that coat rack. If you've got an extra coat, put it on the rack. If you need one, grab it off the rack. Don't forget the Moose Lodge 420 helping everybody in the area.
Clary too long on both of them. Eiler with the rebound.
Had to sidestep a man. Pabin gets the ball to Moore. Spots up for a long 3 out front. It won't fall, and the rebound comes off the other way to Caden Shago.
His third.
He'll clear it off to Clary, I was going to say. And Clary will maintain the dribble at the top of the key. Works the ball to Beekman. Little 2-man show out here on the offensive side. We haven't seen many other people involved in the offense. Now they get the ball back to Clary. Looks for Beekman, can't find him there. Tries a little move against Ginenbacher, clears some space, puts up the shot, no good, and Ginenbacher says, I'll take the rebound. Long pass, Wiskirchen finds him down low. Wiskirchen off the window and good. And the Panthers score quickly on 2 passes, or 1 pass and 1 dribble. 43-19, the Panthers with the lead on the Truck scoreboard. 3:30 left third quarter. Blewett will check in on the next dead ball.
I mean this is a positive, by the way. Wiskirchen is notorious for leaking back and getting those open looks. They know they can count on him to be there.
Now a timeout for Lewistown to avoid the turnover. We'll take it to 3:23 left in the quarter. Third quarter action. Panthers up 43-19.
From our trucks to their lunch trays, to your local hospital, to your favorite pub, and to your kitchen table. For more than 60 years, Dot Foods and Dot Transportation have been stocking the shelves of your hometown. Sure, we've grown a lot. But at our core, we're still small-town, family-run businesses that care about our communities and the people who keep us running. Join the Dot family today and be part of something bigger.
I love working in spine care because when patients get better, there's no better feeling than that.
We both, Alexis and I, take a lot of time listening to their story, which is important so the patients know that we are caring and are thinking about them and not just about their back or just about their neck. You start with the story, you add the exam information, and then you come up with what's causing this problem, and then a treatment plan.
.323 left third quarter, 43-19. Panthers with the lead. Boyer with the basketball, takes a step back, has already used the dribble, and Ginenbacher said, here, let me help you with this, and then Clary's going to be called for the foul.
And if that's Clary's foul, it's his 4th. It is. Clary's 4th, team first of the second half, and ball out of bounds at half court for Camp Point Central.
Just a frustration foul after, you get the ball taken away from him. He's trying to hold the ball, waiting for somebody to get open, and he's going to lead the game.
17th turnover, just the first of the second half.
Grand scheme of things, I'm not sure what he did was really any worse than what Ginenbacher did. I don't know. Either one could have been a foul.
Moore in the corner for a 3. Count it.
Is that called adding insult to injury right there?
He's got 10, biggest lead at 27 now.
46-19 on the Trucks LLC scoreboard. 3 minutes left in the quarter. We knew if the Panthers got their legs under him here, they'd be good in basketball, but I don't know that I knew they were going to be quite this quick. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound comes off to Gavin Blewett, who's one of the best athletes in the school, and he plays second fiddle a lot of times in a lot of sports. Gets the ball back down low, looks for Wiskirchen, finds him in the corner. One dribble, cross courts it to Pabin. Pabin just adds that extra quickness getting the start today.
You didn't know they were going to be this quick?
Well, I knew they were going to be this quick, but I didn't know if they were going to be this good in basketball.
Oh, okay.
Pabin beats the man baseline, leaves it off to Ginnenbacher. 2 steps towards the basket, can't get it to fall. Rebound comes off to Abe Jackson the other way, who's back in the game. Now Beekman with it. Works off the elbow. Free throw line. Leaves the pass off to Ham. Back to Beekman. Beekman with the dribble, still on the count, and he's close to 5, and that's a 5-second call, and I knew they were going to call it because he counted to 6 before he blew the whistle.
18th turnover against Lewiston now.
Ham comes out of the game. Back in now comes Noah Beatty.
Beekman fell into that trap that so many guys do. You know, this is not the NBA. You probably don't have that type of athleticism like those guys do. You got to move the ball to get open.
Wiskirchen for a 3 in the corner. It's good. I tell you, 49-19, 30-point lead with 1:45 left in the quarter. They only got 8 players today, guys.
Wiskirchen with 11 now.
Lohmeyer's going to check in on the next dead ball for the Panthers.
They've got 3 guys in double figures right now. Does Camp Point Central and Eiler with 9.
Ball thrown away on a frustration pass as Beatty thought the man was going to zig, and he zagged.
19th turnover on Lewiston.
Lohmeyer into the game. He'll set Pabin down for just a little bit. If I was the Panthers, I'd be tired right now, but they don't even look like they're winded. On the other side comes Colby Clear back into the game. Also back in is Connor Smith.
I don't feel like you're working out as much as most of these guys do, though.
I don't think I want to follow them around all day long, do I? A lot of the Panther fans that were with us during football season understand that I don't have that ability. Never did. Moore trying to work off a pick, and Moore just flat lost the ball. Another turnover against the Panthers. They've had quite a few in the second half.
They're 8th, 4 in the second half already, after only having 4 in the first half.
1:20 left in the quarter, 49-19. If the Panthers can maintain the 30-point lead, we'll have a running clock in the fourth quarter. Beekman gets the ball down to Clear, and he throws the pass too hard for Jackson to handle. Another turnover against Lewiston.
20.
Wowzers.
20-8. We saw a 20-10 turnover in the Liberty game against Rockridge, the number 1 rated team. Panthers rated 4th. Ginnenbacher goes to the basket, glides in off the window and good, and it's a 51-19 biggest lead of the ball game with a minute left in the third quarter. Beekman trying to work down low, puts a little shot up on a runner, and it's good. He's putting in a bid for the all-tournament team, I guess.
He's got 16.
51-21. Wiskirchen with it on the side, gets it to Blewett. Little quick move. The left-hander puts it up. In and out, no good. Rebound comes off the other way to Jackson. He'll hand it off to Beekman. Beekman is a senior. Works against Wiskirchen. He puts both hands on him, and that'll be a foul. That's one of the rules.
Brewer Wiskirchen second team third. Ball out of bounds on the sideline, I believe.
Kind of forgot Justin Fuller was even working the game. He hadn't really made too much noise today. Justin always doing a nice job with the whistle and the stripes. Brad Gooding out there working too. A couple of guys we love to see.
There were like 47 referees in the last game. It's weird.
All those fans. Cross court, they get it to Beatty. Now down low. Shot up no good by Connor Smith, and he was fouled on the way, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot a pair.
That'll be Blewett's first and the team 4th. And Connor Smith to the free throw line looking for his first points of the afternoon. He'll make his first, get another.
Waters Concrete. Tim Waters offering quality concrete for your driveways, decorative patios, sidewalks, and more. 309-252-1052 for a good buddy, Tim Waters and Waters Concrete.
That makes it 51-22. Make it 51-23 as Smith makes them both.
Moore will bring it across the timeline. Nick Moore, just a junior, as is Blewett. Ginnenbacher, a senior, and they're trying to figure out if they can find some eligibility for him again. Lohmeyer out there, who's a junior. And the fifth man is Wiskirchen, who is a senior now finally. In the corner, Wiskirchen, get it to Blewett. Now to Gittenbacher, back to Wiskirchen for a three, spot up and good. 3, 2, 1. The quarter will end before the shot can be taken. We played 3. Panthers lead it by 31, 54-23 after 3. Fourth quarter play-by-play in a minute.
Here at Mountain Dew, it's easy to tell who really loves the outdoors. For one thing, there's the rack on your car and the hitch on the back of your truck. There's your garage full of toys, from dirt bikes to wakeboards. And there's your cooler full of Mountain Dew, always at the ready. Because when it's time to get out there, climb into your deer stand or your fishing boat, a cooler of ice-cold Mountain Dew, that's as important a piece of outdoor gear as your spinning rod or your four-wheeler. Mountain Dew. Get out and do.
Helena Agra of Camp Point, Illinois is a proud sponsor of the broadcast of Camp Point Central football. For all your seed, fertilizer, and ag chemical needs, the experts at Helena Agra, Brian Obert, Dustin Roskamp, are the guys to call. Let them show you the best seed, fertilizer, and ag chemicals to make your farming operation a success. Call 217-593-7761. That's 217-593-7761 for Helena Agra. Helena Agra says, go Panthers!
54-23, running clock, fourth quarter. How they shooting, Mr. Hall?
Camp Point Central 22 of 38, 58%, 5 of 10 from 3. Lewiston 9 of 26, 35%, 2 of 11 from 3.
Blewett and Pabin out there. Also Elijah Gittenbacher, Carter Eiler, and the fifth man is Lohmeyer. With the ball is Blewett, top of the key. Works it left-hand side, Pabin. He'll work it back top of the key to Eiler. Eiler right side, Lohmeyer. Back out to Blewett. Good ball movement from the guys off the bench. Blewett works strong to the bucket. Left hand up and good. 56-23 and a 33-point lead with a running clock fourth quarter.
Blewett with his first 2 points of the game.
Lewiston's Beekman brings it across the timeline with the dribble with Pabin. Going to be close to 5 again if he doesn't do something soon. That clock has not stopped, and that's another 5-second call. And Cole Beekman's just not recognizing you can't just dribble it out front like that, Charlie.
21 turnovers now on Lewiston.
I don't know if he's waiting for the screen to come be set, but he's just kind of dribbling back and forth on the perimeter and going nowhere with it.
Yep, the offense is going to be stagnant in that situation no matter who you're playing. With the ball is Blewett, high above the head. Now leaves it off to Pabin. Pabin spot up three, in and out, no good. Rebound Beekman the other way. He can really get up. He's a 6'3 jumper, good guard. He can play some basketball in the next level. Now top of the key, three-pointer, in and out, no good. That was by Shago. The rebound comes off the other way to Lohmeyer. Leaves it off to Pabin. Two guys that are about 5'7 apiece. Gittenbacher cross courts at Lohmeyer. Now leads it out to Blewett on the wing. He'll bring it across the top of the key and hand it back off to Pabin. And with 6:25 left, they'll just back it back out. Not closely guarded. Pabin leaves it off on the left-hand side. Lohmeyer gets it down to Eiler. Wants to try a little post move. Can't find anything. Back out to Blewett, top of the key. Little fake move, little left-handed runner. Can't get it to fall because he's fouled in the act, and the clock will continue to run as we shoot free throws.
That'll be Skyler.
Call on Clary, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, Clary's fifth, team's second. Both of the two fouls in the second half were both on Clary.
As we wait for the substitution, LSSD Trucking and 3D Leasing, 285-2808. See the Dunham boys for all your trucking needs.
56-23 the score, 5:40-ish to go in the game. Blewett's first is up and good. He's got three.
57-23. The clock ticks down to the 5:30 mark, and we'll be below that before this one's shot.
And he'll get his second. Also good. He's got four.
Pretty good-looking athlete, is he not? 5:20 and counting. 58-23 on the Trucks LLC scoreboard. Beekman with the basketball. Top of the key, works inside, leaves it off in the corner. Now back out on the wing. That's to Reed. Reed puts up a shot, no good, off the back of the backboard. And Blewett comes away with the rebound. He'll hand it off to Pabin. Gets it to Elijah Gittenbacher. Back to Pabin. Hands it off to Lohmeyer. Little weave play. Back out top of the key. Blewett fakes the three. Free throw line. Rises, shoots, in and out, no good. And chasing after the basketball, and Lewiston will carry it out of bounds on Caden Shago. Into the game comes Abe Jackson. He'll set down Drake Ham. Also Beekman sitting down now. And I do believe Skylar Parker back into the game for Lewiston. 4:20 left in this contest. 58-23 the score. Been all Panthers all day long. No ties, no lead changes. Eiler with the ball, top of the key, running the offense. James Barnett does a nice job of getting these guys doing what he needs them to do. Now Eiler hands it off to Gittenbacher. Elijah, free throw line, shot up, in and out, no good. Eiler trying to keep it alive, and Elijah Gittenbacher comes back and grabs that one like he did all those tackles this year in football. To Eiler, the tight end, strong to the basket, can't find an opening. Back to Pavin, under 4 minutes left. Leaves it off to Gittenbacher, fakes, puts it off the window, it won't fall. The rebound comes back to Gittenbacher, another chance on the offensive side. Back out to Pavin with 3:40 left. No reason to be in a hurry with a 35-point lead. They get it down to Eiler. Wants to put a post moved on. Can't find anything. Blew it, rises, shoots, three-pointer, won't fall. Ball headed out of bounds, and Gittenbacher said, I know it's a 35-point game, but I'm going after it, but couldn't get to it in time. Now we see Brendan Hoffmeister into the game for the first time, the 6'1 junior. Also in for the first time today, I do believe, is Pierce Boyer, the 5'8 senior. So some new guys getting some playing time for Lewiston. Jackson with the ball, top of the key. Throws it to the wing. Can't find an opening. Back out to Pace. Back out top of the key. That's Boyer with it. Now hands it off to Parker. Parker tries to go down the middle, has the ball knocked away, but run back down by Pierce Boyer. He'll hand it off to Skylar Parker. Parker tries the pass, knocked away by Blewett, run back down by Hoffmeister. Throws it right-hand side to Reed. Back top of the key, Boyer. Couple of dribbles, hands it back over to Jackson, who will maintain the dribble with the left hand. Now with Parker with the ball. Looks inside, can't find anything. Back top of the key now to Boyer. 2:20 left as Lewiston trying to just run some offense here. Hoffmeister with it. Got to look to the basket here now. Now the ball's taken away by Pavin. Finds Eiler, rises up, off the window and good. And it's a 60-23 lead for the Panthers with 2 minutes left in the contest.
Eiler with 11. He's the fourth man to double figures for Camp Point Central.
8 guys on the team. Justin Elby over there as the honorary coach. His uncle Harry was a longtime coach for the Panthers. Shot up, blocked outside by Blewett. You add to that Mike Elby, the retiring president at John Wood Community College, and they're having a good time.
Justin's drawing up out-of-bounds plays for James Barnett. Pretty nice of him as the honorary coach.
I think he's putting his order in for jerseys, wanting some of those wings. They're closed today, but they'll be open again tomorrow at Jerseys in Camp Point. And you know what? They have a good time, too. Lewiston with the basketball. Parker throws the ball out of play, and that's another turnover against Lewiston, multiple on the day.
23.
1:15 left. Blewett will inbound the ball to Pavin. Pavin's looked good today. Had a lot of good assists. Really kept the offense moving. We've got 1:05 left in this one. Panthers are going to move on to a 6:30 contest against West Hancock tomorrow. Canton and Lewiston will play at 10:30.
Good lob down low. Eiler, the recipient of another good pass. He gets another 2 at the window.
62-53, 50 seconds left. Three-pointer up and good. That's by Skylar Parker. Remember how you did that, Skylar. Coach needs you. 62-26, 40 seconds left. Pavin's got to get the ball across the timeline in 10, but he's not in any hurry right now, and he'd be happy to dribble it out right here, and it looks like Lewiston's going to be content with that to happen too.
Shot clock! Shoot it!
62-26, 25 seconds left. Would it really make a difference?
I think I could slow it down more with the 35-second shot clock.
18, 17, 16. This is about where she's going to end unless
Beekman's looking around saying, where's these closely guarded things now?
You got to get a step closer. The Panthers are going to win this one 62-26. And we have reached the Illini Community Hospital postgame show on Central Illinois Sports. Glad you've joined us. Stay tuned. The postgame show comes your way after these.
Illini Community Hospital is committed to providing high-quality specialty care close to home. We are pleased to welcome Dr. William Severino, urologist, and Dr. Mark Mount, ear, nose, and throat physician, to the consulting physician clinic team at the Castile Center. Specialty care is also provided for orthopedics, cardiology, podiatry, obstetrics, oncology, and more. Learn more by visiting IlliniHospital.org or call 217-285-2113, extension 3950 to schedule an appointment.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order. You can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect. If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, can help you build a strategy to help your finances keep up with your needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois for a face-to-fact appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Final score, 62-26. Panthers get the win over Lewiston. Illini Community Hospital been serving the community since 1942 with excellent health care, primary and specialty care, emergency medicine. Illini here to serve you and your family. Learn more about their services at IlliniHospital.org. John with some final stats.
Camp Point Central shot 25 of 46 from the floor, 54%, 5 of 12 from 3, 42%, 7 of 9 from the free throw line, 78%. They were led in scoring by 14 points from Briar Wiskirk and 13 for Carter Eiler, 12 for Isaac Ginnebacher, 10 for Nick Moore, and then 6 points for Drew Paben, 3 points for Caden Lohmeyer, and that is the scoring for Camp Point Central. Lewiston shot 10 of 30 from the floor, 33%, 3 of 14 from 3, 21%, 3 of 6 from the free throw line. They were led in scoring by 16 of their 26 points by Cole Beekman, and then 3 points for Blaine Clary, 3 for Skylar Parker, 2 points apiece for Caden Shago and Connor Smith.
Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, parents, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the Player of the Game on Central Illinois Sports. Pick a guy if you want. I'm going to pick Nick Moore today, the 6-foot point guard who had 10 points today, one of 4 guys in double figures, and the Panthers get the win, 62-26. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We've got another one coming your way, Southeastern